How's it going, everybody? Dylan here, back with another episode of the Bobo Buzz podcast. As always, I'm joined here with my wife, Stacey.
Hey guys, how is everybody? Hope you're all doing well. So, we've got some special guests tonight.
Yes, we got Charlie and Stitch.
Charlie and Stitch is with us. So when we tell y'all that this is a family podcast, tonight is like officially a family podcast.
Yes.
Our girl has learned to blow raspberries, and it is a 24/7 hobby of hers. So when you hear them in the background, you can thank the sound effects.
Yes.
You can thank Charlie for the sound effects. It is also just to kick it off her bedtime. So.
And this is also our fourth time trying to record this thing.
I couldn't help it. When we was starting, I was laughing so hard, and I could literally see Dylan's head about to explode.
Well, I feel like a broken record. We've had the same conversation with each other sitting in our bedroom for the last 45 minutes.
Oh, we have not.
Yes.
Oh, man. Well, let's do it again. I would say third time's a charm, but this is fourth.
Yep.
So we're having a little bit of technical issues.
We've already struck out.
But we're gonna push through. I can feel it happening because we don't get around to these very often, and once we do commit a night to it, it has to happen.
Yes.
And I put it on the TikTok. Is it going off?
No.
Oh, it has to happen. And I already put it on the TikTok that we were recording one that was dropping Friday, so there's no going back.
The TikTok.
The TikTok. Is that what I said?
Yeah. Isn't that what Facebook used to be called?
The Facebook.
The Facebook.
That's how you know you're over 40.
Or under 40, whichever.
So, speaking of TikTok, the Bobos have made their way to TikTok, and we
Yes.
are having a blast over there.
Yes. The Bobos is the name of it.
Yes, we did not put the Bobo Buzz. We just went by the Bobos over there on the TikTok. So, but we're having a great time over there. We're recording lots of videos, just little snippets of our life every day, and sharing that with you guys.
Charlie saying hi.
Over there. If you haven't checked us out there, and I'm sure if you've seen us on Facebook, you've also seen the ice cream video, but we have a fun real life ice cream video that we've got over on TikTok as well. So you'll have to check that one out where
Yes.
we were recording some content for my mom's restaurant, and Charlie steals the show as usual.
Yep. Yep.
So that's one of our shining moments that's made it to social media so far. A lot of fun. But yeah, like I said, we've been busy.
Yes.
It's been a minute.
We hit 1,000 followers on Facebook.
Thank you guys so much. We have been so honored to just be able to share our life with y'all.
Yes.
Share our journey with y'all. Speaking of journey, we've got exciting news.
Very exciting life update.
Go ahead, babe.
We're adopting again.
Yes. So we matched 3 weeks ago,
Yes.
and it's a girl.
Charlie's going to be a big sister.
Charlie's going to be a big sister. We are so excited.
She
Our
doesn't
hearts
know
are
anything
so
about
full.
it just yet. So.
Yeah, we've been trying to teach her to say baby, but she's not digging it yet.
Nope. And Stitch he's ready to pack up and move at this point.
He's 11. I told him the other night he was laying there on the couch and Charlie was like pulling on his ears. I was like, dude, I'm so sorry you're living out your last years like this. And it's only going to get better because there's another one on the way.
Yep.
But he loves her.
Yes, he's very protective of her.
Yes.
He still bites me, but that's just all the time.
Yeah, but he does. He loves her. He gets tired of her, and she gets tired of him. She'll push him away too, but he is very protective of her, and he also is so gentle with her. Like, she will literally grab his ears and pull so hard, and he just cries. He doesn't even try to get away from her or anything.
Nothing like that.
So, but yes, it's a little girl.
Due October 22nd.
Due October 22nd. We're going back to Arkansas.
Yep. Same hospital.
Oh, I'm really excited about that.
Yes.
We had the best doctor, the best nurses ever for Charlie's birth.
They all made the process very easy for us.
And they were so excited for us. They were so excited for us, and they were just so joyous for us. So I'm excited to get to go back, and hopefully we'll have some of the same. We can see them again and let them see Charlie, because we haven't been back since Charlie was born. So we haven't been able to make it over there
Yes.
to introduce her to them. And
excited.
That'll be fun. So hoping to make the next doctor's visit with our new mom and go down and visit and get to know her a little better. So that'll be coming soon. We don't have an actual date yet. She had an ultrasound and everything to confirm the pregnancy right before we matched, so 3 weeks ago. So she should be having a doctor's visit come up in the next couple weeks, at least have it scheduled so we can get that planned. So we'll be sure to share that with you guys too. It was 2 years ago today that we matched with Charlie.
Yes.
So that's exciting. That means we have been podcasting for right at 2 years, because as soon as we matched and started our journey, we decided we wanted to do a podcast to share that with y'all. Yeah. So that kind of marks when our podcast started as well. So we've been podcasting right at 2 years now.
Yes.
And we just reached 1,000 followers, you said.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Yeah.
If we was a little more consistent, we would probably grow a little quicker, but that's okay.
It's going to stay like this, guys.
Slow and steady.
Yeah.
We do what we can. That's all we can do.
Yep.
I've learned to have very, very low expectations of everything. So, it was a little different of an experience when we matched this time. Last time when we matched with Charlie's mom, Dylan was at work and we wasn't together when we found out. Our attorney texted and told me that we had matched. So I was able to actually print off a little piece of paper with a rainbow on it that said we matched. And I called Dylan and told him that there was another paper that needed to be signed, because we did match so fast last time that we still had no idea what was going on. We matched within a couple of days, and we didn't know any better. So I just told him that there was a paper that needed to be signed, and I was able to take it up to his work and meet him. And I just stuck the we matched paper in between some empty sheets of paper, because I was like, I don't ever know how to use a computer. It always messes up. He's never going to think anything about it when I take him a blank stack of paper and tell him it's somewhere in there. So he was like flipping through it looking for that paper, and there was the we matched one. So that was fun.
It was awesome. Yeah.
But this time I was actually out running errands, and I got a text from our attorney that said he wanted to show our book, and that he had a birth mom coming in that was a lady that had adopted with him before, that he had placed another child for adoption with her, and he wanted to show our book because he thought we would be a good match. And I told him that was great. I immediately called Dylan and I was like, just start praying. He's going to show our book around noon. And we never heard anything, so I just assumed that she didn't pick us. And then about 2:45, when Dylan was pulling in the driveway, I got a text, and when I looked over, I saw that it was our attorney's name. So I literally ran to the door when I heard the garage door come up, and I was like, you have got to hurry. He just texted. And so I didn't open it, and I handed my phone to Dylan. So we were able to get that message together.
We got it together. And she didn't realize it said the gender and stuff yet. She just saw that she picked us.
Yeah, when I saw that it said she picked us, I just immediately started crying and hugging him and jumping up and down. Scared Charlie to death. She was bawling. And then Dylan was like, wait, there was more. And then whenever he opened it, it said that she was due October the 22nd, and that it's a little girl.
Yes.
So excited. So hearts are so full.
Yes.
Cannot wait. And it's going to be here before we know it.
Oh, yeah, we're going to blink.
I mean, summer just flies by anyways. So literally by Halloween, we're going to have another baby. And
yeah,
it looks like we will probably be spending Halloween in Arkansas.
Yep.
So,
which is fine.
That's great. I'm excited. We're going to take Charlie's costume, and we'll find somewhere to take her on a little trick or treat there. And maybe we'll meet Dave and Jenny.
Maybe.
So I don't know if you guys watch Fixer to Fabulous, but
I don't either.
Dave and Jenny are my best friends. They don't know it, but we are literally best friends. And so last time we went to, not last time, but one of the times when we went with the Charlie's mom to a doctor's appointment, we was able to go to their store, and she was actually there when we were pulling in. She was pulling out. So I missed her, but I'm determined that I'm going to meet her on one of these trips. So maybe this will be it. Maybe we'll see them out trick-or-treating.
It might be time. Maybe time.
Yeah. You never know. They say they're very active around Bentonville, and they do lots of things. So I I keep high hopes. That is actually where we stayed at for, what was we in Arkansas? Almost 3 weeks when we adopted Charlie, 2.5 weeks. We stayed.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
We stayed in Bentonville, which was a little bit from where Charlie's hospital was, but we loved the area. We had a really nice Airbnb that we was able to rent, and so we'll probably be looking in that area again just because now we're familiar with it. See what we can do.
Did we talk about the card show?
No, we haven't. We haven't podcasted since then. I don't think.
I can't remember if we did or not. Well, we podcasted since then, but I don't remember if we talked about the card show. I don't know if we did or not.
Well, you know.
We'll run it back, I guess we did. I don't know.
Run it back and tell them again.
Yes.
Yeah, when
I did one of the lines. I had to go run up there to Milwaukee to pick up something Green Bay Packers related, but there happens to be a card show at the same time.
You know, we just had to make a quick trip.
Yeah.
Run on up there. But y'all, we met another family with a boy who had Down syndrome while we was there at the card show. So that was amazing. Him and Charlie was able to connect. He held her, loved on her. He was probably about, 8?
Yeah, I would say so, 8 or 9, something like that.
And he gave me the biggest hug. Just literally from across the room, the kid made eye contact with me and comes running over and gives me the biggest hug, and it was the sweetest thing.
It was really nice. They were super sweet. All of them were.
They were precious. So that was a big perk as to me going, because I didn't know what we were doing. But y'all, I was amazed by this place that we went, this card show.
Yeah, so it was, I guess, more of like an act. Of course, it was a card show, but I went because you could do like meet and greets with current and former Green Bay Packers players. That's the reason I went. But that's only like a little corner of this giant venue. Everybody else is like playing like Pokemon cards and I guess NFL cards and stuff like that. I don't do any of that. So, that was the big part of the show. I was in like a corner.
I was sitting out in the hall at one point, and these 3 people was out there at the table beside me. Now, I wouldn't even know what a Pokemon card was if you handed me one. I have no idea about them. They're not my thing, so I can't judge. But there's 3 people sitting at a table together, and these 3 people was pulling all their money together to buy one card. And I'm talking thousands of dollars to buy this one card. And that girl just kept going, I gotta have it. I don't care. I gotta have it. And I think at the end they had what did I tell you, $2,700 to buy this one card with.
That. One single card.
It was insane. I was absolutely amazed. And they had these Pokemon tournaments. There was hundreds of people, and they was all playing.
I told her, I said, look, see, I didn't spend anything at this show comparatively to these other people.
The best thing that happened at the show, though.
To each their own, though. Like I said,
that's right. That's what I said. It's not my thing.
I enjoy doing the meet and greets. So.
But the best thing that happened was Dylan had a meet and greet with
Nick Collins.
Nick Collins, was that who it was?
Yeah, former Packers that won the Packers player that won Super Bowl 45.
So I'm literally I have got to run to the restroom. I'll be right back. And I said, do I have time before you meet him? And he was like, oh, yeah, that's fine.
Had plenty of time. On paper, had plenty of time. Now, backtrack it for a second. So I met Brett Favre earlier that morning, and there was 1,000 people maybe that met him at least. So that started at 11:30. Well, I got him way behind all of their process. So on paper, we still had a lot of time in between for the Nick Collins one. But anyways, go ahead.
So I was like, I have got to run to the restroom. I said, do I have time before your next one? He was like, oh yeah, that's no problem. So I go out, and it's in this huge conference area, and the sign points restrooms to the left. So I was like, okay. So I walk all the way down this hall to find the bathroom, and it was roped off. It was the area that was for the people who was doing the meet and greets. So it was completely roped off. So I had to turn around and go all the way back. And then I went down the other side of the hall, found the bathroom, and I come back. And there's this random woman standing there with our stroller and our bag. And she's like,
no Stacey and Dylan. Or I mean,
Charlie and
Stacey
Dylan.
and Charlie, yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And she just died laughing. And she goes, your husband said to tell you that he's took your daughter and went to meet a football player.
So Charlie's in one of the. She's laughing too. She's in one of the meet and greet photos because it wasn't. Guys, I'm telling you, it wasn't 2 minutes. Stacey walked away, and they go, Nick Collins meet and greet. Go ahead and line up. And I'm like, all right, I still got time. Okay. Well, apparently only 6 of us were meeting this guy. Okay, because they said that, and it was not a minute later. They said, all right, last call for Nick Collins meet and greet. I just looked at this lady. I said, you watch the buggy, and I was
watch the buggy.
Yeah.
So we'll have to post this picture. We'll post this on the Bobo Buzz.
Yeah, we'll post it.
Y'all have got to see it. Charlie is like giving this guy a look like, who the crap are you? And the funny thing was the guy told Dylan, the photographer, he said, what, like,
yeah,
that's perfect.
Yeah, I'm sitting there. Of course, I can't stare at Charlie, and I'm looking at the camera too. And so he's like, oh, perfect picture. That's great. I get the picture, and Charlie's just looking at Nick. She's not even looking at the camera.
Was he holding her? Did he hold her?
No, I was holding her.
Okay, all right.
I was holding her, but
I couldn't remember.
But yeah, Nick was sitting right there, and looking at the camera. I'm looking at the camera, and Charlie's just staring right at him. I'm like, a perfect picture would be like she was looking at you. But hey,
everybody's smiling.
But I guess whatever. Like I said, I almost missed it. I was the last person.
Well, they went back out and got him, didn't they? Hadn't he already started to walk?
No, he was still there.
But, oh, okay.
But yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking you said that they was like, hold on, there's one more.
Really close. But anyways, there's another one coming up. So
another
card show.
Oh, I guess we've got to run back to Wisconsin to grab something.
I have not bought anything.
Oh,
it's just gonna be meeting players. So I've actually already got the item I need to get signed. So
how much y'all want to bet that we have something to pick up when we get there?
Maybe.
I have to give him props. He's been trading and selling, not just buying.
Yeah. Selling the expensive stuff to get not so expensive stuff.
My dad keeps joking around with him, telling him that we're going to have to make if we keep adopting, we're going to have to make the Packer room a bedroom, which is perfectly fine. We've already decided the Packer room's in the basement, that when these kids get to be teenagers, that we'll be moving our way down there to give them some space.
Yep. And then I'll have to get what do they call it? She sheds?
Yeah, a she shed.
Yeah, like a he shed or whatever.
Yeah, like a man shed.
Yeah.
A Packer shed.
Yeah. They'll probably just sell everything. Anyways, so that happened.
So I'm trying to think if we've been anywhere else since then.
Just random doctor's appointments, and Charlie has started swim lessons.
Oh, Dylan's like the perfect single dad. He thinks all the women at swim class think that he's a single.
I think they all think I'm a single dad because I take her to swim class on Wednesday mornings, and there's a class going on right when I get there, and I walk in there, and they all go, "Oh, Charlie!" Of course, it's always me in there with her.
I'm going to burst all their bubbles next week because he's got an appointment and I got to take her, and they're going to be like, oh, really? So Wednesdays is daddy-daughter day.
Yes.
They do swim lessons. They go out and eat lunch together, go visit friends.
It's our day.
That's their day to hang out. Really Wednesdays and Thursdays, but Thursdays y'all spend a lot with me at work.
Yep.
So that works out good too.
Yes.
So Charlie does therapies or some kind of
times a
lesson
week.
every day,
Yep.
except for Saturdays and Sundays.
Once.
At least one a day. And it works out great with our schedule, though, because Dylan's off Wednesdays and Thursdays. I'm off Mondays and Tuesdays. And then Fridays, we either have CC Watcher or my mom comes to the store and sits with us, too. And then we can get her to therapy on Fridays that way, too. So on Wednesdays and Thursdays is Dylan's day to do all therapy appointments. And then on Mondays and Tuesdays and Fridays is my days. This past Monday, Dylan's mom took her to speech for us. And I guess Charlie absolutely just did amazing without me being there. Our speech therapist messaged me Monday to tell me how great she did. I was working at the dentist office. And then she messaged me again today telling me how good she done. Back about Monday. So evidently Charlie did amazing on Monday without me there, of course, because you know that's how kids are.
Yep.
They're always going to show up and show out when we're not around. But we have got some of the most amazing therapists. God has literally,
we really do.
Lined everybody up for us perfect. As y'all know, Charlie was in the hospital the end of March, 1st of April. We were in ICU with pneumonia. And since then, we have been referred to a pediatric pulmonologist. And, I mean, just to talk about how amazing our speech therapist is, literally everything he told us word for word, test he wanted to run, what he thought might be going on, is all things she told us after our hospital visit. So to have her to tell us that first, and then when he told us, I was just like, man, we are so lucky to have the therapist that we have, because she had already kind of told us everything he said.
We already had something going into that pulmonology appointment. So
with that being said, Friday we're making a trip to Nashville. Me and Charlie's going down
the 22nd. So just for clarification, so it should be on the day you guys are hearing this.
It'll actually be the day that this drops. Yep, that's right. Yep. We're going down to Nashville. We are having a CT scan of her lungs done that morning, and then after that we're going to do a swallow study. What he has told us so far is that Charlie has something going on with her right upper lobe of her lung. It is both times that we've been in the hospital at Vanderbilt, they have diagnosed it as pneumonia. He does not feel that it's pneumonia. He doesn't really know yet what it is. So we're just going to get this CAT scan and kind of see what it is. He just keeps calling it an abnormality.
Yes.
He doesn't seem overly concerned about it. We don't even see him until, I started to say March, until August.
Right.
Is when we'll go back and see him. Yeah. So he doesn't seem overly concerned about it, but we are going to go ahead and do the test. We're going to see if we can figure out what's going on. Since her pneumonia, both times there's been nothing viral in her panel. That's what concerns him, and that the fact that it's not clearing. But we feel like we're in excellent hands.
Absolutely.
A little fun fact: he told us there is less than 1,000 pediatric pulmonologists in the world, and he said that our original appointment was made in Memphis at their clinic, at Vanderbilt's clinic in Memphis, and it was almost a year wait to see the pulmonologist, and he had a cancellation
or something like that,
and we got in within a week and a half. So again, just God lining it up how it's supposed to be. We loved him. He was amazing with Charlie. So just God lining us up where we need to be when we need to be there. So we are so thankful for getting that appointment as quick as we did, because
I'm very blessed from
that shouldn't have happened. Charlie has also been on a trial with a tablet device, a Toby tablet device, which helps in aiding with her communication. Sorry, she's pulling my hair. Which helps to aid with her communication. She's not a big fan. She could have cared less about it.
Kind of goes in the glasses category. I
Yeah.
don't know if we've talked about that or
Oh,
not.
yeah, we've also got glasses since last time we podcasted. Back to the box. She does excellent with it during therapy, but at home, she could care less. She pushes it away.
The tablet.
Or the tablet, what I call it. Well, it's a Toby box. Yeah, the tablet.
The box from the TikTok.
The box from the TikTok. But she pushes it away and won't have anything to do with it. So we sent it back. We were just on trial with it, but we are going to see if we can get one permanently, just to aid her in her communication if she needs it as she gets older. She may or may not. We're not sure yet. Our speech therapist says that she babbles a lot. She talks a lot. She is saying several words now. So they're not worried about her being nonverbal as much as maybe just harder to understand and getting frustrated that way. So this would just be an aid if we can get it that will help her as she gets older and maybe starts preschool and things like that.
What words is she saying?
Well, she says,
Stacey.
Dylan.
I was just asking you a question, Stacey.
She doesn't call me Mama. She calls me Stacey. It's not funny.
It's funny, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, this is just your proof that God has a sense of humor, because he, first of all, made me wait 45 years to be a mother, and then he has my child calling me Stacey.
Stacey.
Plain as day.
Oh, you hear all the syllables. Stacey.
Dada and Stacey. She'll lean over, though. It's so sweet. And she'll just pat me on the shoulder. She'll go, Stacey.
Stacey.
Dylan, of course, thinks it's the funniest thing that has ever happened.
It is great.
I, on the other hand, am heartbroken. She will say mama.
Oh, she says mama to me all the time, but I said, you gotta say that to her.
But not around me.
Not around her. No.
And if we say mama, she'll be like, Stacey or Dada.
Or she'll go, she'll just laugh.
But yeah, she is calling me Stacey. See, I thought he was going to be all serious. Like, what's she saying? I was going to be like, well, last night she said thank you several times, but no.
Roll the tape back. I asked. I said, what is she saying, Stacey? That's all I said.
He just wanted to point out to you guys that there is no
face cam, no proof
mama.
of which way I was looking when I said it.
Oh, man. Speaking of that, I feel like I'm like all over the place tonight. I guess it's because we haven't done this in forever, and I've got a lot to say.
Have at it.
As usual. Go ahead and say it.
I didn't say anything.
But I want to get video. I think it would be so fun. We want to get some video. The only problem is we are like stuck in our bedroom in a corner. I don't know where exactly we would set that up at, but I think it would be a lot of fun to have video when we podcast. And then y'all could see like the toddler hanging off of my hip, pulling my hair, grabbing the cords. The dog that's completely gave up on us, sleeping on the bed.
Yep.
It's always a good time around here.
Always fun.
Anyways, baby girl. Working on names.
Yep, working on names. We will have a name next time, probably.
We will have a name next time. We're sitting on one right now.
The way we go, though, I mean, the baby might be here next time. We'll be
No, we're going to put it on the calendar. We got a Skylight calendar, and it has, I tell everybody, like, jokingly, it has saved one, our life, and two, our marriage. I used to keep a magnetic calendar on the fridge, and I would have to handwrite everything into it. And between Charlie's appointments, her therapy, her doctors, our life, our work schedule.
Now, Stacey said she wrote it, okay?
And if you've ever seen my writing.
Hers, she goes, I just write in cursive. No, it's not cursive. It's like the cursive version of cursive. You can't read it at all.
The cursive version of cursive.
You can't read it.
I told him one day, I was like, he asked me like 5 or 6 times about one appointment. I was like, it's on the calendar. And he goes, that looks like Egyptian scroll.
Yeah. So something that came out of the tombs of Egypt or something.
Because I did try to color code it. That's what I was trying to do, was like.
Yeah, but she was missing the point. I said, it's not the fact that it's not different. It's like orange or green or whatever. It's the fact that I can't read it.
So Dylan's mom got us a Skylight calendar, and it has been the most amazing thing ever for our lives. So I said, we need to start putting the podcast on the calendar. It records tonight, and see if that helps.
Time will tell.
He doesn't have much faith. But back to baby girl. We want to stick with a CK name.
Yes.
We want to keep the same initials. I think that's really cute. We are pretty set on Kate as the middle name.
Yes.
We really like Kate as the middle name. We are still working on a first name. So we'll have that. I think we'll have that by next time. We've got one that we like a lot that I think we both have pretty much settled on, but we're not going to share that until we know for sure. But if you have any suggestions on a good CK name, shoot them our way. See if we like any of those better than what we've came up
What if we
with.
should give him a hint?
No.
No hint?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Do you want to give him a hint? I think he wanted to give y'all a hint. What hint would you use? Go ahead.
I'm not going to.
No, go ahead.
Nope. Oh, you almost had it. It's like that. They got the fishing pole. Like, you almost had it. Almost had a hint. Nope. I got the look. You guys can't see it. But.
So we've got Charlie K, and then something with a C, middle name Kate. So y'all think on it. Shoot us a message. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you're thinking.
Yes.
On that. Yeah. Hopefully next time we'll have a doctor's appointment, so we will have been able to go down and meet with our new mom, get to know her a little bit more. We are messaging back and forth some, so that's been fun to start trying to get to know her a little bit and connect with her. It's always a little nerve-wracking meeting somebody new, and
Oh yeah.
she's really bashful, and that's what she told us in our first meeting before we actually officially matched. So she picked us, and then we have to have a phone, like a Zoom call.
Yeah. We can officially like, kind of meet face to face, sort of.
Make sure that we're all on board, that we're all feeling that we are a good match for each other, and then we officially sign all the papers and things. So during our phone call, she told us right off, very first thing, that she was very bashful. She was very shy. So this has been a little different of an experience than with Charlie's mom, because she was not either of those things. And me and her completely hit it off and talk constantly. So this one has felt a little different, but we are getting to know each other, and it will come. I know it will. So just working through that. Getting ready to start the nursery. We already got a bed. Actually, I guess it was it 2 days after we matched? And I was looking at stuff online, and the crib that I wanted was on sale. So we went ahead and snagged that. I think we're going to put them in a room together. Don't know for sure.
Time will tell.
The thing is, Charlie is... Here, look, there's your cups. Oh, boy. Charlie is the best sleeper.
She wants to sleep. Like, she wants to sleep.
So my whole thing is, if the new baby doesn't sleep, I don't want her disrupting Charlie's schedule. And Charlie is big enough now that when she gets up, she's ready to start talking and playing. So I don't want her disrupting the baby. But we'll see. It's all going to work itself out.
Time will tell.
Well, time will tell how that'll go. We got, as my mom says, a long time to worry about that, but that'll be here too before we know it. But we're going to start a new nursery. We're going to move them over into what we call the big room together, and make the little room our spare room for now. So just ordered the wallpaper tonight. I'm super excited about that. Dylan can't wait to get it on the walls.
Ugh.
I'm pretty sure when we hung Charlie's, you looked at me and said, "I will never do this again." And I said, "Okay." And here we go.
Now we're just putting it on half the wall. So now I have to measure it and cut like half a wall.
I want to do paint halfway up, and then a pretty chair railing, and then the wallpaper on the top half. I think it'll be so pretty. And y'all, this wallpaper that I found is just, it's everything. It's got...
Like, bookmark this one. I'm going to say you're going to be over that very quickly.
Over the wallpaper?
The half and half.
Nah.
That's a fad. That's something that's going to go out of style.
Nah. Mm-hmm. I don't think so.
Mark it.
Dylan's thinking he's going to be pulling that chair railing back off and repainting the whole wall.
I don't even know what chair railing is. I have no idea.
Y'all, this is what I live with. If you watched My Best Friends, Dave and Jenny, you would know.
No, tell them what you live with. Tell them the poppy seed story, and then we'll leave.
Let's
end with that.
Let's end on that note, because that is the best thing that has happened to us since we got married.
Let me just read you guys something from Google, okay, about poppy seeds if you don't know. Okay, and then we'll tell the story. I'll let you tell the story. Eating poppy seeds can trigger a positive result for morphine or codeine on a standard urine drug test. That's all I'm going to read. Go ahead.
Okay, guys. So I'm a huge crock pot dinner cooker. Like, if it can go in the crock pot, it's going to go in the crock pot. So, like, was it 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago.
I don't know.
2 weeks ago on a Thursday morning, I get up and... Yeah, because you were home. So it was a Thursday morning.
Yep.
I get up and I like put some chicken in the crock pot because we have a freezer full of chicken. Just a long story on that too. But my mother was able to get some chicken from the restaurant on sale. So she stocked up and I got some of it too. And so we have a freezer full of chicken. So everything we make right now, we're like, what are we going to make with chicken tonight? So I throw some chicken in the crock pot and I put all the things for poppy seed chicken in it. Now, I have made poppy seed chicken since we've been married maybe 4 or 5 times. It's my favorite thing, but I don't ever make it.
Write that down. That's a good important note.
So,
the story.
You know, we've been together like 8 years.
Yep.
And
the ratio is very, very
maybe
small.
once every 2 years.
Maybe.
So I say to Dylan, we also have this French onion chicken that we like that is made exactly like poppy seed, but with French onion soup instead of poppy seeds. So I say to Dylan, I'm like, do you want poppy seed chicken tonight or do you want French onion chicken tonight? And he goes, let's do poppy seed. I said, okay. So throw it all in the crock pot. I go to work. I come home. He eats 3 plates full, y'all. And I'm not talking about like a little bit, like heaping platefuls.
Oh, yeah. And Stacey is not sparing with the poppy seeds.
No,
okay?
I load mine with it. So the next morning, he randomly texts me and he goes, had a random drug test this morning as soon as I got to work.
Yep. So, folks, let's think about this. There's 365 days in a year, okay? We would have poppy seed chicken probably maybe once in that 365 days.
Maybe.
And to my knowledge, I think I've had one other random drug test in 6 years of being a cop. So
he doesn't know, or he does. You didn't think anything about it.
No,
you
those
said.
2 things correlate and are within 8 hours of each other. That's how.
Like, I didn't think anything about it at first. I was just like, oh, what did I say? I hope you've been living right or something like that, didn't I?
Yeah, something like that. And then she sends me another text.
I'm like,
At like
crap.
10. This is 2 hours after I've had the test. I'm like, test was easy. No problem.
You
Done.
need to tell them you ate poppy seed chicken for dinner last night and you have it for lunch today at work.
Yeah. So then I had to go back up there and tell everybody that I was eating that. Luckily, I assume I didn't test positive for anything. I didn't get pulled in the office or anything.
Which is another reason I love the name Poppy, and I wanted to name our daughter Poppy, and he vetoed it before I even got it out of my mouth.
I will never eat poppy seed chicken again. Mark it down. I can assure you I will never eat it again.
You would just have to really, really know Dylan to understand the way his mind works and how he worries.
I never stop. Listen.
Oh, God. I was dying. Charlie's physical therapist was here, and I was telling her the story, and she was rolling, too. She said her husband actually did fail a drug test because he ate everything bagel seasoning.
I knew this.
On everything.
I knew that positive result happened less than 6 hours after my test, so we wouldn't have known on mine yet. So I'm like, yep, if that happened to him, it's definitely
going to happen.
Definitely going to happen to me. I mean, I just told you guys about the poppy seed chicken ratio to the random drug test. Non-existent should be, right? Nope, not for Dylan.
She said the funny thing was with her husband was whenever he went in for his drug test, he jokingly said to the girl that he was going to test positive for heroin. And then it came back and he really did.
Yep.
But he was eating everything bagels or everything but the bagel seasoning muffins every morning. And she said he was eating like 2 and 3 of them throughout the day because he loved them. And he had been doing it for a while. And he had a random drug test and failed it. So I knew Dylan was going to fail his.
Oh, yeah. The detection window, opiates from poppy seeds typically show up in urine within a few hours.
But the fact that he took it with him to work.
I took the evidence with me. Oh, yeah.
That was my favorite. I was like, well, I guess you could always run that upstairs and be like, and as if you needed proof.
Be like, I'm literally fixing to eat it again. Fixing to double down on my adventure if you want to take another drug test.
Oh, baby.
So I lost, great. I'm going to say I lost 12 years of my life on that stress level, okay? Everyone's like, you're a cop, you must be stressed all the time. No, I stress myself out over stuff like that. That's what I stress about. I don't stress nothing about my job. Nope. It's that kind of stuff that stresses me out.
Man. That's hilarious.
Let's end on that note.
Yep, ending on that note. Thanks, guys. Keep us in your prayers. Keep our new mom in your prayers as well. October cannot get here soon enough. I can't wait.
Pay attention to Facebook and TikTok because we're probably going to update more on that. We're always better on doing that than this.
We love the socials.
We'll try to be better, as always. Probably not, but it's a thought that counts, right?
That's right.
So
y'all have a good day.
Yep.
Talk soon.
Share, comment, all that fun stuff, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Bye.